My name is Stefaan Vossen. I'm a director of Atcore Limited. Atcore is a clinical services company, and we provide services across the whole of the medical and clinical spectrum, from vaccination services, GP services, psychological services, support for depression, anxiety, chiropractic, osteopathy, physiotherapy, and all the way into personal training and health and fitness. I work a lot with football clubs because they have a very high asset value and a very high interest in the footballer. We started our first clinic 5 years ago in Warwick, and we've started growing organically. So we had generated a lot of demand, but then we needed to start generating capacity. And then it became a question of, one, training other clinicians to work within the same ethos. So that meant hiring the right people. And then it became a question of establishing a new venue. And that is, I would say, the biggest challenge of my entire last 5 years, was getting the right venue at the right price so that we could meet our targets within the company. Venue, the impact it has on people's perceptions of what you stand for, your branding, it's enormous. The size of the undertaking was such that I don't think I would have been able to see it through myself. You just get to a situation where you just cannot be thinking about anything other than what you're doing to pay for that new building. We had to negotiate on very, very strict, very limited terms. We had to get as much as possible out of the build, and I had to pay as little as possible for it. It would have been impossible to expand if that negotiation had gone anywhere south of what we actually set as targets. When you are in a stage of growth or potential expansion, you are dealing with insecurity. What the hell am I doing? Why am I doing this? And when you start to surround yourself with experts, then actually you become a lot more confident that you will be able to pull this off. Can I recommend the Wigley Group? Can somebody afford not to use a negotiator / somebody who's expert within their field when it comes to getting a lease agreed? You simply can't afford not to use those types of services, and then it becomes a question of whether I would recommend the Wigley Group within that, and that is a big resounding yes, absolutely. It's been one of the best experiences with any kind of commercial letting or purchasing, as the case may be in the future, and I will definitely be using them again in the future.